Years demolition work is underway inside South Bend's tallest building. Now, the former Chase Tower is undergoing nearly $30 million in renovations. WSBT-22's Suzanne Spencer just returned from downtown. And Suzanne, there are lots of approvals the owner just received,
including 4 tax breaks. Rick, we told you last night at 11 those breaks passed through South Bend's Common Council. But the only part the city will be paying for is about $600,000 over the next 10 years. But now the real work has begun. What do you think of South Bend's tallest building being empty right now?
I think it's pretty devastating.
When you look at it, I mean, what do you see? What do you think of it?
It's a boring rectangle.
Whichever way you see it, the project is moving forward. $30 million transforming the 25-story building into 138 hotel rooms, 38 apartments, a restaurant and bar.
Throughout much of the county, you can see the Chase Tower. It's a very visible building, right? It's a landmark that if you're miles and miles away from South Bend, you still see it on the horizon.
That notoriety caught the attention of Aloft Hotels, who will fill the space, but they have to get over a few hurdles. Bradley Company manages the building and asked all the tenants to get out in January because of deferred maintenance issues, but it's been empty since July. Workers on site said they'll be demolishing the hotel floors first, knocking out walls and getting rid of mold for the next 5 months. This isn't the first time a deal like this, though, has surfaced. In 2011, the Lickey administration pulled a request for more than $5 million for another developer.
But there was just a lot of red flags in other cities where he had done business that fell through, and it just didn't look like a good deal for South Bend.
This time, local leaders are confident in the plan because of a strong brand and changes South Bend is already undergoing.
The context has changed in the last 3 or 4 years. I think that has made it that much more of an attractive asset.
The owners were on site today, but wouldn't comment on the future of the building. The tower at Washington Square LLC, that's the owner, has been pretty quiet throughout this whole process, and Bradley Company has really taken the reins on this project from a local management perspective. But guys, they weren't available for an on-camera interview today.
Okay, Suzanne, what's next for this project then?
Those tax breaks we talked about, there are 4 of them, so those were really crucial in propelling the project forward. So now that those have passed, it looks like it's going to be just a lot of construction. I mean, people are going to see a lot happening there. The demolition crews were there today working on the inside of the building. They also told me they ran into some mold within some of the bathrooms on the hotel side, so that could add a little bit of time to the total the clock of this whole project, but it is expected to be over early 2017.
There is a lot of work for them to do on this project.
Definitely. I mean, just driving by the hammering, I mean, you could hear just the amount of work they're doing in there.
Yeah, we're going to start to see some of it too. All right, Suzanne, thanks.